Hey everyone, welcome to Nerding IO. I'm JD, and today what we're going to go through is how you can actually create an automatic social media scheduler with real-time data and how you can actually use human in the loop so that you can approve whatever's going out. And with that, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so we're going to be using three different things in order to create this real-time flow. First, we're going to be using N8N. That's going to be our workflow. We're going to be using a webhook to gather real-time information. We're going to have Discord so that we can use that as our approver method. And then we're going to be using MCP. So what we're going to look at is the real-time first. And I like using a tool called twitterapi.io. It's super affordable. It's really easy to use. The API documentation is awesome. But they also have this thing called tweet filter rules. And what that allows you to do is basically create a searchable syntax for Twitter that will give you real-time iterations of intervals. So what that means is that we can put together a search criteria, and then every so often it will send information to our webhook. So that webhook is going to be our N8N webhook. So we'll basically gather information from Twitter and send it to our N8N system. So basically we have our webhook here, we have our agent, we're going to go out and search for perplexity based on that topic, and this is going to be the brain that actually runs and gets our information. So first what we're going to do is we're just going to simulate a webhook. We're going to say that OpenAI codex, and we're trying to find information on that. So if we go ahead and play this, we will automatically get data to our Twitter AI agent. It's going to go out and first get the Anthropic model, then actually do some research on perplexity, and it's going to come back and give us a result. But before we actually want to go and before we want to just like have this go out, we want to actually make sure that we can see what the end result is. And that's where our Discord node comes into play. So this is going to allow us to do like a human in the loop or an approval process. So what I've done in this is I'm telling it to create 15 different types of tweets. Basically, it's going to then send an approval to Discord. Real quick, everyone, if you haven't already, please remember to like and subscribe. It helps more than you know. If you're looking for more tutorials, there's the Vibe Coding Retreat community, which you can get the link down below. You should also check out Postiz, which is the social media scheduling that we're using today. With that, let's get back to it. And now before it goes, I should get a notification. So right here, it's telling me what the data is, and I can just approve it. So I can have a more in-depth message. It's just saying, go ahead and approve. Once I actually approve that, it'll come to the scheduler. So this scheduler is now going to take all of that data and come up with an information. So what this scheduler is going to do is it's going to take the output and it's going to actually build out a tweet, including some anti-AI writing, as well as it's finding the time that it is right now and then looking at my schedule of when it should actually go out and post this, because I don't want to post too many things at once. And so what we're going to use for a scheduler is we're actually going to use something called Postiz. So I really like this tool. It's really affordable, but the thing I love about it most is it's open source. So I can actually deploy this on my own and self-host this through my Coolify instance. So I have Postiz and N8N, both self-hosted, both running on their own hosting so that I can push things back and forth. But what's really cool about Postiz is not only does it have great API support, it actually has a pretty cool hidden gem. And that is that it actually has an MCP server. So all you have to do is come into the public API and you can get your API key, and you could actually hit this through REST endpoints, or you can actually take this MCP and use the SSE or the server-side events in your N8N workflow. So that's what I did, is basically you come in here and you can put in your endpoint, and then it will give you access to a lot of what the API can do. So now when I'm looking at the scheduler, I can go way beyond just saying post this or post this at this time. What I'm actually doing is I'm saying, I want you to look at what my calendar looks like. Then I want you to decide based on the time frame. Check if there's any existing posts, because I don't want to post them too many back to back, so I can leave a 2-hour interval. And I'm only posting between 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. If there isn't anything that is an immediate flag or means don't post, then it can immediately post, or it will try and figure out if the day is full and post to the next day. So I'm actually letting AI decide for me what is the most accurate time to actually post some of this content. I can do that with Twitter, I could do that with TikTok, I could do it with any of the other schedules, because what happens is in the calendar, we can have all different kinds of content. So it'll look at my day and then I'll actually post this out. So all of this is because of the MCP that allows it to go out and fetch information and post information. So with one little MCP, I'm able to actually schedule this out. So now what we're going to do is we're actually going to schedule this. It's going to go through. We'll look at like the thought process that it went through, and we'll see what comes back. All right. So if we look at the scheduler, it's saying that I've successfully posted tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, which is the pleasant time to tweet with positive sarcasm. So now it's thinking, oh, well, based on the schedule and what I have available for these different types of tweets, this is an appropriate time to actually schedule that. And so if we go look at our calendar, then we just need to refresh, and we'll be able to see that it is going to post another tweet. And that is why I really, really like Postiz, is it has this MCP hidden gem. I can create my own scheduler. I can create my own Twitter agent, and even have an approval process for human in the loop. If you're interested in this workflow, you can find it in the Vibe Coding Retreat. Go ahead and click the link below.